Oh, hello there again, kids and noobs all over the world. In this video, hold on, we want to delete our S3 bucket here. Let's go to this one here and then let's delete the stack. Delete it. And what do we have here? Yeah, we might want to commit this. We haven't committed it yet. Alright, let's commit this, kids. Kids, let's commit this. Up on Melancholy Hill, there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me? 'Cause you are my medicine when you talk to me. Alright, next is we want to explore what to API gateway. API gateway, API gateway. All right, let's go to API gateway. The development team of the company creates a serverless solution using AWS Lambda. Functions are invoked by clients via AWS API gateway, with which anyone can access. The team led, the team lead would like to control access using a third-party authorization mechanism. As a developer associate, which of the following options would you recommend for the given use case? Alright, so let's create an API gateway. Um, so which one is more expensive? HC, I think the um, hold on, I forgot. Let us search Google API gateway HTTP versus REST cost. I believe the HTTP is more expensive compared to the REST. I forgot, man. Damn, my brain is so slow. Just like what how Vlad says, like his brain is not working. Edge optimized, regional, private. The end the endpoint type refers to the endpoint that API gateway creates for your. So seems like REST API is more has more meat compared to the HTTP API. It can do JW JOT, um, custom authorization, Cognito. Yeah, REST has more capabilities. REST doesn't have automatic deployment. Both of them, REST also has AWS X-ray tracing. So seems like the REST should be the more expensive one because it has more features compared to the HTTP. Mm, right, so let's assume that REST has more. REST API, what's this? REST private. Develop REST API where you gain complete control over the request and response along with API management capabilities. Create a REST API that is only accessible from within a VPC. Alright, so let us create the REST API, this one. Alright, so let's click OK. This will be a new API, and then let's name this JX API gateway, right? Testing API gateway, all right. And by the way, let us also have that as a cloud formation. Let's create a folder, gate API gateway, and then let's create a readme.md API gateway, and then let us add a cloud formation folder in here, and then let's check our cloud formation samples. So we have an API gateway. Nope. Let's try. Let's create this one first, but let us also check for cloud formation to create API gateway. So cloud formation to create API gateway REST API. Da, 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 da. Is this SAM or just a cloud formation? Yeah, just cloud formation. So let's go to our EC2 cloud formation. Let us compare. So my resources, my instance type, like that. Type. Okay, so let's try. Let's try to create. If we can create it on our own. Let's go to our. Let's create a JX API gateway REST cloud formation dot YAML. Right, so let's open this again, and then this one will be in here. So let's copy and paste this in here, and then let us remove the yeah, I didn't realize that there's an elastic IP that was attached to this EC2 instance before. So this one here will be my API gateway, and then let us copy this because the type is this one, and this is the JSON format. Let's go to the YAML format. What is this? Properties. Let's copy and paste this. Oh, just the properties, right? Properties until the properties. Let's format. Do we have a format here? No, we don't have format. Right, so What's this? Oops, sorry. Yeah, oops, what happened? What is happening? Yeah, I think the format is already correct. Alright, so binary media types, body. Anyway, let's just complete this one later. Let's go back to our API gateway. We have it already created. Then let us create a resource. The resource would be planets, enable API gateway course, and then what's this proxy again? Proxy resource. Set up a proxy integration with a proxy resource. To set up a proxy integration and an API gateway API with a proxy resource, you perform the following tasks. Create a proxy resource with a greedy path variable of thing that is not, we're not interested in that right for now. Let us create the planet's resource, and then let us create a method that would be a get, right? And then lambda function. Yeah, we are going to create a lambda function. We haven't created a lambda function yet. Let us do we have a lambda here already? Not yet, right? Because we haven't played with Sam yet. So let's go to lambda and then create a function, author from scratch, jx fn, like that, jxfn for the function, and then node, create a new rule permission, yep, advanced settings, enable code signing, enable function URL, no, enable VPC. All right, so let's create this. All right, so we got the function created. Let's go to source. Um, this will reply a hello from Lambda. Then let us, or no, not yet. I think it's okay for this one. Yeah, let us use this one here, and then let's type JX here. Why it didn't appear, or we need to deploy this. Deploy. So it's now deployed. Let's type JX in here. Where's my Lambda? JX, create a Lambda option. How do we refresh this? Go back here, or maybe let's just type JXFN. You're about to you're about to give, how do you pronounce that? You're about to give API gateway permissions to invoke your Lambda function JXFN. So, alright, so it was already created. Let us test this. Then test, we should get a hello world. Yep, hello from Lambda. And then now we want to deploy API or enable course. First, enable course. enable course, replace with existing one, right? And then let us deploy API. New stage. The stage is like staging. Enable API cache. No. All right. So save. So this is now our staging API. It's missing authentication token. Why is it asking for authentication token? Let's go back to resources. This one, method request, HTTP request header, body request, request body, SDK setting, authorization none. Yeah, it's authorization none. Then why are you asking for missing authentication token? So let's go to our Lambda maybe, and our Lambda integration. Default timeout, URL mapping templates, when no template mapping requires HTTP header, query, URL path, nope, everything's good. Let's go to our Lambda. Um, click function here again, and then go to our function. Go to our test. Event sharing settings private. This event is only available in the Lambda console and to the event creator. You can configure a total of 10 shareable. This event is available to IAM users with the same account who have. I don't understand that test. Yeah, we got that. Monitor. Configuration. Yeah, do we have anything here that talks about permissions? Permission, right? So permission CloudWatch rule. So what is this rule here? So its rule, this one should be mm, permissions execution rule. So let's just check its execution rule. Permissions CloudWatch logs. So it can write to CloudWatch logs. Do I have to destination function URL, environment variables, VPC, asynchronous code signing, database, proxies, state machines, alias, version now. Yeah, why? Why? Why do I have a missing authentication token? Let us continue our investigation without asking Google first. Oh yeah, so this one here is just staging, and we want to go to planets, right? So there, man, it's so if you're just here, you will have a missing authentication. So the resource is planets here, like that. You will have the hello planets. So if we update our code here, and our code, if we update that to Um, so if we add a code here, const planets, it's an array of strings of Mercury, array of string. First string is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And then we want to stringify that. Okay, stringify the JSON, the planets, deploy without testing. So will it appear here immediately without change without? Oh yeah, it appears already in our API gateway. So if we copy this, and do we have an S3 bucket here? Didn't we delete it? Yeah, we did deleted it. So let's go back to our S3 bucket. But before that, we want to pages, planets. So yeah, we have planets here. Yeah, planets. This one is already like set up for the like we have a DynamoDB before. Um, which one should we test? Config, blah blah booleano. Let's create another one. Yeah, just to waste time. Go to our AWS 2023, then S3, then let us create ng new API gateway web. All right, so it's gonna create a new Angular for us. Yeah, I know this kind of dumb, but yeah, just I'm just wasting your time here. Uh, by the way, the sunrise is so cool right now. Very beautiful sunrise. So we haven't gotten to our Lambda authorizer in our API gateway. So this one here, the authorizers. Authorizers. Okay, authorizers enable you to control access to your APIs using Amazon Cognito user pools or a Lambda function. Okay, so let's create a Lambda authorizer. Okay, so JX Lambda authorizer. Lambda invoke rule. I don't know what this is. Specify an optional rule API gateway well used to make requests to your authorizer. For optimal API response performance, it is strongly recommended to activate regional STS in the region where your API is located. Token source. Choose which header to send to Lambda as an authorization token. What? Yeah, I think I need more learning of the authorizers right now. I don't, it's kind of blur to me. All right, so let's just test our API gateway and then let's check if our Angular can read this. All right, so let us not waste time. Let us implement a constructor here. No. We don't want to implement constructor. We should start using the inject because yeah, classes and objects and object-oriented programming is old school and an ancient technique. So let us do the inject. Let us inject the HTTP client, but we have to import the HTTP client module. But before that, import from Angular HTTP common HTTP client HTTP client module, and then let us inject. Hey, why can't I inject class return type const HTTP for HTTP client. Can we do that? Is this funny or not? And then get like that. All right, and then let us copy this, put that in here, and then from there, this is an observable. So let's go to our. Hold on. Let us first pipe, then tap result console.log result. All right. Wow. All right, and then here we want to dev um, ng for let planet have HTTP async object is not assignable to. Oh yeah. So it won't return anything. This one. Oh yeah. So maybe we should put a string like that. What is the yeah? So yeah, you should have the dot for dot body. Should have the status code and the body. Right? Can we do that? Damn. I'm okay. So let's just implement a constructor, man. Oh man. Alright. Can we have this as an any for now? All right. So let us okay. So let us x. How do we do that again before should it be in here? Oh yeah. So can we do that again? Let us just put that here in a single. HTTP like that, and then put it here like that. Okay, and then okay, so let's test this first. Ng serve. See if it returns the planets. Right, so let's go to our local host 4200 and then let us check the console. Can't find a differ supporting object. Yeah, because we need to map. What's the error here? Yeah, we need to map map our result return body. Result dot body. Right. Jotong. Cannot find a differ supporting object. Mercury, Venus. What? All of your body. There is nobody. Once before. We've been here more. Fight your tongue. Alright, so let us first parse JSON.parse. Alright, yeah, there you go. There's our planets from API gateway that is calling our Lambda function. But our purpose here is to create a uh, Lambda authorizer. Um, Lambda event payload request enable. What's this for? Add an identity source. Select the request parameters used for authorization. Mm, yeah, we need more. We need more articles or learning about Lambda authorizers. So let's just put that in the queue. All right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us um, let us all agree to clean up our resource now. Go to our API gateway. So what happens if we delete an API gateway and there's still a function? Yep, it's all good. Let's go to our functions. Let us delete our function. Delete that, baby girl. Right, so we got that deleted. Um, do we have an S3 here? No, no, right? Nope. Do we have a cloud formation? Nope. Do we have a, what's this? Policies. It's okay. I think the policies here are okay. Rules. Yeah. This one set up. Yeah, I think it all good now. This one you can't access this anymore. Yep. Uh, yeah. Let's go to our was that analyzer? Yeah, this one. Go to access analyzer. This is our analyzer. What's this? Findings. It has a finding. IAM rule. Federated user reserve. AWS reserve. What's this? Reserve SSO administrator. I don't know what that is. All right, so that's it. Let's let us dig deeper more on a Lambda Authorizer next time, and we'll see you on the next video.